I want to tell you something, guys. Don't let the devil send you back into weed addiction. Because a lot of times we have, developed a weed addiction because maybe, life has stresses, life has anxiety. And the truth is, that does not stop once you quit weed. A lot of times we won't quit weed out of the fear of how will I handle stress? How will I handle anxiety? How will I handle misfortune? And let's be honest, this is coming from total personal experience this week specifically. The devil is real. The devil is alive. Or maybe, well, not maybe, but God is real, and God sent us tests. Point being, whether it's coming from the devil or as a test from God, the stresses of life, the tests of life, the trials of life, the tribulations of life don't end. And they certainly don't end once you quit weed. And a lot of times we can run into these rough patches, run into these issues and say, oh, I need to smoke to keep the stress away. I need to smoke because I'm stressed out. I'm feeling attacked. I'm feeling beat down. I'm feeling worn out. My mind is going from here, going from there. I need the weed to just let go. But don't be fooled, because that most definitely is the devil. Now, whether the test is coming from God, coming from the devil, that urge to smoke, that urge to go back into addiction, whether you drink, whether you smoke, whether you take pills, whatever you do, whether you look at corn, whatever you do, that urge is most definitely coming from Satan himself. So don't let life, and it is life, life comes with anxiety, it comes with trials, it comes with tribulations. Don't let that allow you to run back to your vices, into your comfort zone, to your familiar spirits that in most cases are rooted in ourselves, and it's rooted in ourselves. It's probably evil, probably not good, probably from Satan himself. Satan makes you think, it's about you. Do what you want. Art thou will. We have misconceptions on Satan, it's this, maybe it's not a misconception, but it is, in life we have, this conscience on one shoulder, it's Satan on one shoulder, and Satan is gonna basically, blow smoke up your ass. He's gonna, make you feel like you're right, make you feel like you're not wrong. It's all about you. Make yourself feel good, make yourself feel smart, make yourself feel important. And a lot of times ourself ain't shit. Honestly, we get too caught up in ourselves, and Satan knows that, and he drives us back into these self-destructive patterns because we're putting too much focus on ourselves and not focus on the bigger picture, or maybe we're not putting focus on ourselves enough. We do run into stresses of life, it is a good time for introspection. How am I handling this? What can I do to make this better? Maybe it's not a big deal. Let's learn to appreciate what we have in life, whether it's our health, whether it's somewhere to stay, whether it's food for today. We have so much to be thankful for, to allow some simple life trials that are here one day and gone to next to send us into whatever spiral that we have left from. If you're on your journey and you have quit weed, you're probably proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself. People who have smoked weed for a long time, like myself, 20 plus years, quitting weed is hard. It is definitely fucking hard. So don't let anybody tell you that, it's easy. Okay, it's maybe easy for you, not easy for me. But we have gotten to a point where we have overcame that dragon, overcame that demon. Don't let something so simple as a bad week, a bad day, send you back into that cycle, because it just takes one day, it just takes one joint, it just takes one blunt, it just takes one gummy to send you on this cycle. We can't, people say I can have a drink and not, I'll say I can have a drink and not drink for weeks on time. I'm not, alcohol isn't my thing, but I can't smoke a blunt every now and then. I can't smoke a blunt once a month. I'm going to eventually smoke again every single day. Just point blank. I know myself. Know yourself. But don't get so full of yourself till it leads you back into something that is destroying yourself. So if you're seeing this, maybe you had a rough week this week. Maybe on a job something happened. Maybe you're having issues with your spouse. Something going on with your kids. Something going on with you can't pay your bills. You got into it with a friend. Got into it with a sibling. You had a car accident. Your dog died. Your car's broke. Anything. You stumped your big toe. Anything can happen. Don't use that as an excuse to run back to something you know was not the healthiest for you. I'm not demonizing weed. I know weed is a plant, is a herb. Used in moderation, it's probably not a big deal. But as I've explained, this channel is devoted to people who weed for them is a big deal. We can't smoke once a month. We can't smoke every now and then. We have to smoke every day, and we tend to, once we fall into that cycle, we allow it to dictate our lives. Don't let life send you back to Mary Jane where it's dictating your life. We're bigger than that. We're above that. We are stronger than that. So this is just a brief motivation. Again, I'm talking to myself this week because, shit in my second job, I feel like folks fucking with me, but fuck them. This is life. I'm healthy. Sun is out. I'm breathing. My kids are healthy. My wife had surgery a couple weeks ago. She's healthy. She's almost back to her normal self. We have so many great things in the future to look forward to. God is great. God is gracious. So I'm not going to let life, whether it's a test from God or a test from Satan, I'm not going to let that send me back to Satan, to weed, to a low place, to a sunken place. But, it is what it is. So until next time, guys, please like, subscribe, share. Most importantly, comment below. I hope this motivates you. I hope you stay true to your journey, and more power to you. Till next time, guys, like, subscribe, share. Most importantly, we're all in this together. Peace.